opiums, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
Adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. No, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, hey, hey.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, we begin the divisional round with a tremendous matchup.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the New York Jets and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Another step towards the Super Bowl begins. We're off in the first of 4 divisional round games. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. So they'll decline this and take the result. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I know it's an aggressive call on 2nd.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him on the slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First and 10 from the 43. Back to the well again. No repeat success of that last run. He only was able to get back to the line on this play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He completes it in traffic. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hold on a second. To the right. Motion, motion. Hey, motion, motion.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. They got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Quick throw here, left side. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They come through with 6, and they're rewarded for going for it on 4th down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, a cookie. No hungry. There's the fake. Here's Nix. He rolls to his right. With one finds Evan Ingram. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New York.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
When you go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juice. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown in the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Dropped off to his running back. Up the sideline, past the 45. How about 29 yards on first down? And that will set him up with a fresh set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating the ball down the field.
The right side, caught by Wilson. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
To the left, he's got a roll. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Okay.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Let's go.
He's going to throw it again. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
That one right down the middle. The Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Going back, gets the handoff. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking slant, not complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Jets.
So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Jets football. They've got it first to begin the fray. Guy play straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy. He had no gain on that 1st down run.
Linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is technical. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Nix looking to throw. Man, right side. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
This is 3rd and inches. He gets crushed behind the line. The ball comes out. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Would have been a tough 54-yard field goal, so instead they're keeping the offense out there on 4th down. Fourth down, pass coming. And they'll turn it over on down as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
19 Tigers.
Looking now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He's taking a shot down the sideline. Guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Porter. To the line. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
That's a run that will take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Receiver gets it on the handoff. He has room past the 25. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They want to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game. He just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Right up the gut. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want to open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They're going to try it from right out. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one, because I don't think that was just a one-off.
2nd and goal, backed all the way up to the 14 here. Nix from the gun. Has it down close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Nix kick out wide, complete. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Calvin Austin on the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. 1 minute, 58 seconds remaining in half number 1, partner. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment.
Okay, ready?
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18, Viking 18.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Kobe Dean. A 2-yard gain.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's on the crossing route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
14. 1st down, New York.
Setting him on the dime. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He's given a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's full hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger goal in the future.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Jets 1st down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
To the right, yeah. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Sign quarterback on here. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Here's Nix to throw. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. He's hauled down on what was the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Austin on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary?
Second and
That's it.
At the 26-yard line.
From the stick.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
They give it to him again. And another small 4-yard choke there. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
When you don't have great success on first down, kid, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, that's the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
70 Timberwolves. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Scoop.
Good and long. Ready to throw. That's caught for the first. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
A give now from the gun. A lot of space ahead. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cutting to the lead coming out of halftime.
I think that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
One splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. It's Nix. Connects on the crosser. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll run here on first down. He had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
At the Steelers' 43-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
It's a gain of
We got 14 yards on that one. That's good for a New York first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's pretty.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
first down.
They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
60, trap 60. Get it.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Go.
I'll throw it. Pocket isn't moving up. They're into the drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Ready up.
This offense looking to converge as they come up on 3rd down.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
3rd and long for him here. Taking a deep shot here. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. Does force a 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Option give here. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little runs on the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Motion the slot man right. Now Nix. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They send a man in motion. On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So first down from the 41. Now to the running back. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, Casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Buying some time right. Looking right, aims it out. He's got it inside the 25. That's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Vacates quickly left side. And he makes the play. It's a touchdown. But hang on a second. I spy a flag out there, Brock. This could erase that score. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. That makes it 2nd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it.
And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That one is good, but not before it hit the left upright. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. Now a give on the counter. That's an excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have the first down.
33-yard line.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready, go!
Looking in the air here. That's being sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go!
Back to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to get the football inside the enemy 40.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense, and this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Nix now on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. Pushing for the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense stand now for 1st and goal.
Got to be pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They've got a man in motion.
Defense was all over that throw. It would stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. There's a give, left side. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 5. Back-to-back run, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
We're getting a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal. Running back sent in motion. Begins here to the motion man. The staying continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
7 yards. It's 4th and goal.
This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. Crosses midfield, still going. Down the sideline into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a 4-point game here in the fourth.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-up, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the fourth.
Steelers 28.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Captain.
Nix from the gun. For big yards on the right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. It's good for a New York first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Hand off to the back. He'll make his way through for a pick of a 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Jets only up by a few. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Gronk. I see them burn a timeout. Now we get another salvage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Back to throw it. He throws a bullet to this. While still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Steelers have some new life in the fourth.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
The Steelers Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. First and 10.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Headed out right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
Throwing now. Working downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And they are all the way to that red zone.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Jump off, caught by his back. And he will score and give them the lead in the final minutes. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
Jets 31.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Here he is to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. Second and 10. He looks to throw it. He's got it over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively. Right? We love receivers that can run. That was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, bro. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To throw. Great defensive play. Just loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of the football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. He's got to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And the Sharks have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Makes the throw again. Sends this to the end zone. Could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
Dix's pass. Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down.
Go!
Line up the design keeper. To make a check in the win column for the Steelers. So to the conference championship game, they go, Brock. A season that's already memorable, lasting at least one more week.
And that's all you want to do, survive in advance, and see what's ahead of you. Now in the distance, you can see the Lombardi Trophy. But you also know right here in this windshield is a big conference championship game next week.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.